A very good evening to all you beautiful subscribers out there, and welcome back to this channel. I'm on my third shift of the week, 2 more to go, and then another 5 after that, and then I'm off for 8 days. I hope you all had a fantastic time, and I hope you all get this Christmas period as well, and New Year as well. No doubt a lot of you will get Christmas and New Year. I'm down at Stoke at the moment. This is my first drop. I had to get down here early, so I didn't shoot one back at the yard. I thought I'd get down here, shoot my video, and then I've got another run to Premier Food Stoke, back to Tamworth, and then up to Worksop back, and then that's me done. So that's it. Last night was a nightmare. It was horrible. 15 hours by the time I got home. I got to bed just after 12 o'clock. So start at 2100, and then I finished at 12 o'clock. So yep, 15 hours. So that is it. That was my day done. Had a shower and then went to bed. I was absolutely knackered, but I did manage to. I did say, but before I was going to go down there, because I had handover after my Southampton drop, I get about 4 hours kip. I got about 3.5. It was beautiful. Just sleeping bags. I was out. Got loaded, and then driving back on the 34. If you know the 34 from Southampton, driving back to the Midlands, it is all up and down, yeah, there's a lot of straights as well. You get somebody that's broken down, or or there's an accident, then it is absolutely shagged. Somebody had broke down, so it was tailback. It was an absolute nightmare. So hence why it took me a hell of a lot longer to get back. And it doesn't make it any better when you're carrying 22 ton of bloody flour on the back neither. And these damn things, they don't pull very well, especially uphill. They're absolutely horrendous. So that was my night. And what's going off in the world? Wow. So Syria is up in arms. Well, it will be. They've been putting arms up in the air and firing bullets off everywhere, here, there and everywhere, to celebrate that they've overthrown Assad. And like I said in the previous video, we're going to expect a massive influx of refugees. There's no two ways about it. But the government, in their infinite wisdom, sent over £11 million. I wonder where that's going to go. I don't think the people are going to see that. That's just gone straight to Al-Qaeda. Well done, Labour. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, well help Syria out and send them £11 million. You know, the OAPs are freezing to death, or they will be freezing to death over the winter. We can put asylum seekers into hotels that's costing us £8 million a week, but yet we can send £11 million over to Syria to help the Al-Qaeda arm themselves even more. God, I love this government. You really have. Absolutely brilliant. So yeah, that's what's happened. Apparently they've sent £11 million over to help Syria, who really need some money to help the people out, because they're all going to be starving, because Al-Qaeda is going to steal all the food and starve the people. Sweet. Yeah. What else did I say? Oh yeah. Now you get an L plate when you're taking your lessons. You start off as a learner, and then you get that pathetic P on the back to say that you passed your test. Yeah, it is a green P. Now they're bringing out a red B on a white to signify that you have difficulty reversing a vehicle. I mean, seriously, this is what they're on about bringing out, is the red B. Driving test, you're supposed to parallel park. That is the whole purpose of having a driving test, so you can get used to parallel parking and reversing in tight spots. Now you can have a B on the and you know what the B is going to stand for, in bell end. Yeah, and people are going to be putting them on that are going to have difficulty in reversing. Now, I'm not being sexist. I'm really not being sexist, because my wife finds it difficult to reverse as well, and a lot of women do find it hard to reverse. It's very seldom you see a lady driver reverse into a parking spot. They're always driving nose first. I've seen it so many times, and male drivers, they're the same as well. Especially when you go and do your shopping or something like that, because your nose park, and then you've got your boot there, you can pile everything in and then reverse out and stop everybody else that's going to that's going to try and get their spot as well. Yeah, So yeah, look forward to that. The Red B. What they're going to bring out next? An S, slow driver. Get them on the motorway. Get them too many times. Slow drivers. I mean, cars are such a, and you know, please leave a remark. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm right. Agree with me, disagree with me. But the amount of times I've overtaken cars on the motorway doing 53 mile an hour when they're doing 50 mile an hour is absolutely horrendous. There should be no cars at all in the left-hand lane unless they're exiting the motorway. That's my opinion, and that's how it should be. That should be the rule. That should be the rule of the motorway. Cars, yeah, second and third lane, or third and fourth lane, whatever. The left-hand lane, yep, is always, it's always got trucks in, always, but it's not just for trucks. It is primarily not just for trucks. Trucks aren't allowed in the third lane or the fourth lane of the motorway. We know that, even though some bonehead truck drivers do it sometimes. And it happened to me last night, actually, driving on the M40, driving down the M40, and I was overtaking a truck, and this frigging idiot came on the third lane and overtook me. You're an absolute idiot. But you can get away with it, they'll get away with it. Here's another one for you. Here's one for you. Roundabouts and islands that are controlled by traffic lights, do you think they should be all on timed after a certain time? I think they should. And I think if you're going to put a petition out, put a petition out for that, because they are absolutely horrendous, some of them. And it probably has happened to you when you've been driving, you're coming up to a red light and you look over to the left, it's on red. Sorry, you're coming up to a green light and you look over to the left, it's on red, there's no traffic there, and that changes, and then that changes to green. Like, seriously, there's nothing there, and it happens way too often, especially for us night shift drivers. Happens all the time. There's probably many islands that you've come to on your journey as a trucker, and you think, yeah, I'm going to get stuck here for about 5 minutes, and it does. It feels like an eternity. I've got many islands that I could just think off the top of my head that you just get stuck on a red light, the other light's on green, and there's nothing coming, and you think, just be on time, please be on time. We all know the rules of approaching islands and entering islands, exiting islands and all that. We don't need traffic lights all the time, except in the daytime. Do it in the daytime, yeah, that's fine, but after midnight until, I don't know, 5 o'clock in the morning, put them on time. Just put them on time. Just give us that time back that we need as night shift drivers. That's my gripe against traffic lights. So please leave a remark. Tell me if you agree or if you disagree. I'd appreciate it. I really would. Okay, what else is happening in the world? Obviously the protests are still going off with Palestine wanting a ceasefire and stuff like that, and now the Rainbow Crew are now putting out placards, queers for Palestine. Seriously, I mean, please jump on a plane, fly over to Gaza and try putting that out on the streets. I'll give you 20 seconds before they take you up to the highest building and throw you off it. So seriously, I mean, these people do not realise that, you know, as much as these Hamas and Palestinian people hate the Jewish people, they show no regard to homosexuality whatsoever. So putting those up are just a slap in the face to the Palestinians, to be honest. So I don't think you should be doing it, to be honest, because you would not last 20 seconds in a place like Gaza. So you're being ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Apparently the justice figures are out for reoffenders of illegal immigrants, or everything is centered around illegal immigrants, migration, blah 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 blah. But apparently 10,000 were released from prison. All of them have reoffended. What is the damn point? Just put them on a plane and deport them. Just get shot of them. Just get rid of them. it is absolutely ridiculous to think that they could just get out and, you know, set up home and live a normal life because they've committed a. These are criminals. Majority of the people that are coming across on these boats, they're young boys between 18 and 35. They're criminals. They're crooks. They've committed crimes wherever they are. That's why they've left for a start. It's not the fact that they've come from a war-torn country, because like that lady said on that talk show, I think it's Question Time it was, I thought she was absolutely amazing. If you've not seen it, watch it. It's on YouTube. She's absolutely brilliant. They're not coming from war-torn areas. Yeah, Syria's in a bit of a state at the moment. It was when Assad was there, but it's going to get worse now. So like I say, you know, look out for another influx of refugees. But these aren't coming from war-torn areas. They're not. A lot of them are criminals are fleeing justice in their own country, and that's why they're coming over to the UK, committing more crime. And like they've said on many other panels, just deport them, put them on a plane and just send them back. Right, so that's it for me. I'm gonna have my lunch. I'm gonna have something to eat because I'm Hank Marvin, and then I'm gonna get my big fat head down for a couple of hours before I have to go and pick up my other trailer. So drive safe, look after yourself, watch out for those lunatics, because they are bloody everywhere. Like, subscribe, please drop me a comment on anything I've said, and I'd really appreciate it. So cheers.